All right, so these are the quiz test corrections for Chapter 4, December 1st, 2016, versions A and B. Question number 1, if the measure or triangle DEF is similar to M and P, which statement is false? P is the third letter, and D is the first letter, so that one's false. Question number 2, solve the proportions. All you have to do to solve proportions is cross multiply. A times 18, 6 times 27. 27 is the factors of 9 and 3. 18, the factors are 6 and 3, so I can cancel the 6's on both sides. And 3 on both sides. A is equal to 9, which is choice A. Question number 3 says, in the triangles below, ABC, so ABC, that is the second letter, and DEF, so that's in my red. Okay. Then it says, which of the following is sufficient to prove that the triangles are similar? Well, there's only 3 ways to prove 2 triangles similar. SSS, SAS, AA. One of these 3, right? Well, if you go through AB and DE, that would just give you one side, and that would just be side angle, not enough. AB and BC, well, that's only on one triangle, not on both. Angle ABC and DEF, which is the same, I don't know why, but a lot of you guys who got this one wrong circled this one. It's the same exact mark as the given information. If that's the case, you only have just one pair of A's, and that's not one of them. C is your correct answer. BAC and EDF. The middle letter A, middle letter D, so you would have angle-angle similarity. Question number 4, which of the following would be sufficient to prove triangle ABC and triangle DEF? Well, if they give you isosceles triangles, this is the given information. And then I told you guys, or you guys know, that isosceles triangles have base angles that are congruent. And I'm trying to get one of these. Well, if I have to get one of these, the only thing that works is J. If I put an angle up here, then you have SAS, SAS. So the correct answer is J. For question number 5, triangle PQR, PQR, nothing, 1, 2, is similar to triangle LMN. Then I just had to fill this in. PQ is the first and second letter. That is LM. QR, second and third. MN would be the second and third. RP, third, first. That would be NL. If you got all of those correct, you got 1 point. For this next question, it says 20. So 20 represents QR. Well, QR is second, third, MN. That would be 15. I'm looking for this triangle over here. That's 12. So that would be LM. First, second, that would be corresponding to PQ. That would be variable Y. Doing the same thing for D. 20 goes to 15 as 18 goes to X. So small over big, and then small over big. To solve for these, all you have to do is just cross multiply, right? When you cross multiply, you get Y equals 16 and X equals 24. So this whole line had to be correct, all of it had to be correct, all of it had to be correct, all of it correct, all of it correct. 1 point for each of those, total 6 points for question number 5. This is probably the most missed question. In the accompanying diagram of the right triangle, triangle ABC, altitude AD divides the hypotenuse BC into segments with lengths 4 and 5. Find the length of AB. So if you redrew your picture, you'll get the small triangle. This is your hypotenuse, and this is your short leg. Short leg 4, hypotenuse X. If you do the other triangle, I have the biggest triangle possible. I did short leg is X, and then I got the hypotenuse is 5 plus 4, which is 9. So small over big, that would be X over 9, and then 4 over X. Cross multiply, that's 36 equals X squared. Take the square root, X is equal to 6. That side was worth 16 points. backside. Question number 7. Label your triangles big and small. Triangle HFG would be congruent to or similar to triangle BAC. Determine whether the triangles are similar. You got the answer is yes. Now, a lot of you guys who wrote yes and then you wrote side, 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 you had to show me that the sides were proportional. So if you have everything in yellow here correct, but you don't show this up here, you only got 3 out of 4. To show that they're proportional, you can either do big over small or small over big. Which essentially means when you're going from a small triangle to the big triangle, you're multiplying those by 2. Okay? A lot of you made a description saying multiply the small triangle to the big triangle by 2, but you didn't say SSS. You need to have that as well. Question number 8, EDF. So side, angle, side, side, angle, side. But you might think that, and the answer is not SAS. The answer is no. The reason why is if you do 8 to 6 and 10 to 8, and you simplify, they're not the same. The sides are not proportional. And that's my reasoning for 8C. Again, I took off a point if you didn't show sides are proportional. Okay, question number 9, error analysis. Triangle FGH is similar to triangle JKL. Student was asked to list all the pairs of congruent angles and write the ratios of the corresponding sides and statements of proportionality. Copy the diagram and correct the student's errors. Okay. I recommend just redrawing your picture. So I just took this one and redrew it. The mistakes the student made is F to J is correct. First. G should have been to K because they wrote G to L. They wrote 2 to 3, so that was the first mistake. H should have corresponded to L, not K. That's the second mistake the student made. The third one is if you did small over big, this should have been GH over KL. Or if you rewrote them all, you could have done it the other direction, big over small. If you caught all 3 mistakes, I gave you 4 points. 3 points if you caught 2 mistakes. 2 points if you caught 1 mistake. Yeah. Question number 10, the word problem, air hockey. An air hockey player returns the puck to its opponent by bouncing the puck off the wall. As the table shown from physics, the angles of that path of the puck makes with the wall are congruent. So it already shows me the congruent marks. What is the distance D between the puck and the wall when the opponent returns it? So they already labeled D. Essentially the triangles are similar, angle, angle, similarity. They tell you this is 66, and if this is 26, 66 minus 26 gives you 40. Okay. I gave you 2 points total if you drew the picture and everything else was wrong. You should have had 20 to 26, short leg to long leg, and that would be short leg to long leg. So 26 over 40 equals 20 over D, cross multiply. You would have gotten 800 over 26 if you had, this is your exact answer and this is your answer rounded to the nearest tenth. If you were off in your rounding, I took off a point. And the extra credit question is, I like both penguins and beavers.